Secret number 1. Your plans. Never, ever tell people what you're gonna do. Just do it. Then let them see the damn results. Let me tell you something. I was 32. Young. Dumb. Full of piss and vinegar. I'd scraped together every penny for years. A little bookstore. Nothing fancy, just books and coffee. A quiet place. Found the perfect spot. Big windows. Good light streaming through. Hell, I could smell the coffee. The fresh paper. I was so damn proud. And that, right there, that was my first mistake. I told people. My old man looked at me and said, "Who the hell reads anymore?" My best friend, the guy I trusted, he laughed. Said I couldn't even balance a checkbook. One by one, they chipped away. Bit by bit. They threw their own fears, their own failures, right onto my shoulders. And slowly, God help me, I started believing him. So I didn't do it. Stayed at that dead-end job. Played it safe. And now, 60 years gone, I drive past that same building. Someone else opened a cafe there. Packed every morning. Successful as hell. And every single time I pass it, every damn time, I think that could have been mine. That should have been mine. Secret number 2. Your money. Never tell people how much you have. Money, it changes everything. Let me tell you about Robert. 73 years old. Worked his whole life as an accountant. He saved. He lived below his means. By the time he retired, he was secure. Not rich, but safe. Then came Thanksgiving. One sentence, just one, and everything changed. He told his family, "I'm set for life." Within 2 weeks, his phone wouldn't stop. His nephew needed 20 grand for student loans. A cousin wanted 30 to start a business. A friend needed 15 for medical bills. Robert's a good man. He said yes. He kept saying yes. 2 years later, half his retirement fund was gone. But here's the kicker. Half those people never paid him back. And the other half? They stopped calling once the checks stopped coming. No more birthday cards. No more visits. Robert told me, I thought I was helping family, but I just turned myself into a bank. And once the bank closed, they disappeared. Once people know you have money, you're not a person anymore. You're a wallet with legs. They'll feel bitter, and that bitterness turns into jealousy. So, keep them guessing. When they ask how you're doing, just say, "Getting by." Keep it vague. Because once they know, they won't stop until it's all gone. Stopwatch manual SFX timeline, seeker. Secret number 3. Your pain. Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to hear about your suffering. I know that sounds cold. Hell, it sounds cruel. But it's the God's honest truth. Let me tell you about Helen. 74 years old. Lived up in Portland. Sweet lady. She had it all. Arthritis. Bad knees. Chronic back pain that never let up. Some days, she could barely crawl out of bed. For a while, Helen was honest. Too honest. When people asked how she was, she told them the truth. She'd say, "Not great. My knees are killing me. Barely slept last night." She thought she was being vulnerable. Real. But then, something changed. Her friends stopped calling. The invitations dried up. They stopped asking how she was. And Helen, she felt abandoned. Forgotten. But here's the hard truth. Everyone's got pain. Everyone. Especially at our age. When you complain, you're not bonding. You're not connecting. You're burdening. You're reminding people of their own damn miseries. And nobody wants that. Now, I'm not saying suffer alone. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your spouse. Hell, write it in a journal. But don't broadcast your pain to the world. Don't make it your identity. People respect strength. They admire resilience. When they're around you, they want to feel lighter, not heavier. So, put on a brave face. Stay positive. Not 'cause you're pretending, but because you're choosing dignity over pity. Your pain is yours to carry, not theirs to hear. Secret number 4. Your past. Your mistakes. Your regrets. Your shame. Keep them buried. Deep. Because once people know, they'll never, ever let you forget. Let me tell you about Barbara. 69 years old. Lived down in Atlanta. Good woman. She carried a secret for 30 years. When she was young, she made a mistake. An affair. Her marriage was struggling. She was lonely. Forgotten. And she chose wrong. The affair ended. She stayed in her marriage. Her husband never found out. But the guilt, it ate at her. For decades. One day, she met someone she thought she could trust. A friend. From church. Barbara thought, maybe if I tell someone, I'll finally feel better. So she told her everything. The lies. The shame. All of it. And for a moment, it did feel better. But that feeling didn't last. Within 2 weeks, people started looking at her differently, whispering, avoiding her in the grocery store. Her friend had told one person, and that person told the world. Barbara's deepest secret spread like wildfire. People who'd known her for years suddenly saw her as a monster. They judged her. They excluded her. Barbara told me, "I thought confession would heal me, but it destroyed me instead." Here's the truth. People say they want honesty. They say they won't judge. But they're lying. To themselves. To you. When you tell your secrets, you're handing them power. Power to judge you. Power to gossip. Power to destroy you. It doesn't matter how long ago it happened. Once they know, they'll never let you forget. So keep your past to yourself. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Forgive yourself, but stay silent. Secret number 5. Other people's secrets. If someone trusts you with a piece of their soul, take it to your grave. Let me tell you about William, 78 years old, Philadelphia. Good man. He lost his best friend over one moment of weakness. His friend had told him something painful, something nobody else knew. One night, William's wife asked what was wrong. He seemed distracted, off, and he told her, just her. He thought it was safe, but secrets spread like water through a crack. His wife told her sister. Her sister told a friend. And soon, the secret was everywhere. His friend called him, voice shaken. He said, "I trusted you. And now everyone knows." They never spoke again. William lost a brother because he couldn't lock his jaw. When someone tells you a secret, they're handing you something precious. Their vulnerability. Their trust. Betray that, and you break something that can never be fixed. But it's also about you. When you gossip, you're telling the world you can't be trusted. And once that label sticks, you're alone. Most people talk too much. They reveal too much. And they wonder why their lives are full of drama. Why they're used. Why they're judged. The answer is simple. You gave him too much power. I'm 92 years old. I've learned this the hard way. I told my plans, and they crushed them. I told my money, and they used me. I told my pain, and they avoided me. I betrayed a trust, and I lost a brother. These are mistakes I can't undo. But you don't have to make them. Guard your plans. Guard your money. Guard your pain and your past. And for God's sake, guard the secrets of others. Stay wise. Stay silent. And stay strong. Thank you for walking this path with me today. Leave a comment. Tell me which secret hit your heart the hardest. I'm Benedict. And remember, your silence is your power. So here's what I want to leave you with. If you're waiting for permission to stop chasing people who don't chase you back, this is it. Let them go. Not with anger. Not with some big dramatic exit. Just quietly, gently. The same way they let go of you. And then, go live. I mean really live. Not to prove anyone wrong. Not to make them regret losing you. But because your life, your actual, precious, finite life, is still happening. Right now. While you're sitting there wondering why they don't care. And friend, it's too short to spend it like that. Find the people who see you. The ones who show up without being asked. The ones who remember. And if you can't find them yet, then be alone until you do. Because being alone with peace is better than being surrounded by indifference. I promise you that. I've lived both. Clear's throat. I'm 92 years old. I've buried friends. I've made mistakes. I've loved people who didn't love me back. And I'm still here. Still breathing. Still finding small joys in quiet mornings. Still learning that the greatest love you'll ever give is the one you finally give yourself. So take it from an old man who learned it far too late. Stop waiting. Stop hoping they'll change. Stop breaking your own heart over and over again. Just step forward. Into the silence. Into the unknown. Into the life that's been waiting for you this whole time. It's there. I promise. You just have to be brave enough to choose it.
Notice, this video is a creative work of storytelling. The character of Benedict is fictional and designed to reflect shared human experiences and life lessons. Any financial figures or personal stories mentioned are for illustrative and educational purposes only. This content does not provide professional financial, legal, or mental health advice. Copyright 2026, The 92-Year Witness. All rights reserved.